What's up everybody, it's Chris Plays here. Welcome back to another video of FIFA 17, the quest for Silverware. And in this series, my aim is to reach Division 1, win Division 1, give you all various tips and tricks on how to be better at Ultimate Team and FIFA overall. And even though I'm not the best at FIFA, I still like to think of myself as an above average player. So hopefully not only do I help y'all, but also help myself and get better throughout this series. And so in this episode, I start off with the Argentine team, and I come up against this BPL team who has quite a few loan players, which apparently that's actually a pretty good option. I've came up against several people that have like almost entire teams just made out of loanees, which in a way is good, but in a way is bad, because if you can make a team around them where you actually have chemistry, then it'll be good because you're saving a lot of money. And then also with the coin boosts, it will help a lot to bring in money, so that you're basically spending no money to make money. So it's like a very cost-effective way of making quite a bit of money at the very beginning. And to start off this game, I was not doing good at all. I had a corner, he ends up breaking away and countered, ends up getting a corner of his own. He scored off of that, and then not too long after that, he came into the box, and I got the ball. I turned around to pass it out because I have a bad habit of passing it out instead of clearing it. Pass it straight to his player at the top of the box, and he takes a touch to settle, a touch to take the shot, and it was 2-0. But right off at halftime, I somehow bumbled my way into his box to put it 2-1, and then at that point I kind of felt like I might be able to come back, and I thought this chance really was going to be a goal, and then I'd have like the last 5-6 minutes of the game to come back. I ended up scoring off of a corner. This is the first goal that I have scored yet off of a corner. So then here in basically the 90th minute, I get another corner. I try to do my best to score again. My keeper's up. He ends up getting the ball, and he dribbles 3/4 of the way down the field and just finesses it into the empty net with Danny Ings. Then he decides to shush me and celebrate like a complete and total just bad word. And wow, I'm the fact that I just said bad word, but yeah. And that game was just so frustrating. He sat there and he played possession like nobody's business. Like, he literally sat in his half for 15 minutes straight just passing around his defense into his keeper. And then he'd go up and have a decent chance. And after that game, I was beyond frustrated with this team, because I've had quite a few games with them. So, of course, instead of blaming yourself, you blame the team. So what's the most logical thing to do? You go and sell them and you make a new team. So that's exactly what I did. I checked their prices, but I didn't really check them, because basically everybody sold like before I made the next team. So I for sure listed them too cheap. And my striker, he was injured, and I was at the point where I just didn't care. I wanted the coins now, and I quick sold him. Still don't know how much he sells for. He probably sold for 500 or 600 coins. Discarded him for 300. So I'm out 200 coins or so, assuming he actually did sell for that much. But at the end of the day, I don't really know. Let me know down in the comments below how much he actually goes for and how much I ended up losing on that. But I started looking at different players I already had in my club, because I've stored quite a few players from the packs that I've gotten through the squad builder challenges. And I saw that I not only had Hakan Çalhanoğlu, I'm about 99% sure I just pronounced that correctly, but if I didn't, let me know. And I also had the American Dream Fabian Johnson. No, he's not actually the American Dream, but he's an American nonetheless. So I decided to make a Bundesliga team around them, and here's me quickly going through how much I paid for him. And literally, I think the most expensive was like 1,500 to 2,000 coins. And I actually got Kevin Vollen for about half of his actual price, because I was looking to see how much he was, and I wasn't really looking to spend 2,500, 3,000 coins for him. But I just wanted to see how much he was, and then maybe decide on that. And then one popped up at 1,500. I was like, I'll take it. So I immediately bought it, and now I have a Bundesliga team instead of the Argentine League team. So after making this team, I was very eager to just go ahead and hop straight into a game. So that's what I did. I didn't even check the fitness. I'm pretty sure they were all on like 99 fitness. I'm almost certain all of them were fresh players. But so coming into the second game, he had quite a few lone players as well, and a random bronze in there. I guess he didn't have the money to buy a different BPL player or something, but he passes it straight to Hakan, and he just had an insane shot in the back post. And at that point I was already in love with this team and Hakan. It may be the formation though, because I really do like the 4-1-2-1-2. Pretty much any formation that has a defensive mid, I feel a lot more solid in defense than one that does not have a defensive mid. But on this one, you saw me just throw it straight to his player. He ends up playing in a pretty good over-the-top through ball, which every single over-the-top through ball that I have tried to make since I've gotten this game, the defender is intercepted. So I'm glad that it's no longer like possible to do, but at the same time, it's more possible than the way that they've put it out to be. But he ends up, I'm not sure if he actually chipped the keeper or not. If I was in his position, I would have. So after that win, I was feeling pretty good, so I moved over to the Spanish team and decided to go out and find another game. And right now there's some kind of glitch or something where like one kit, it says that you have one kit, but the player is wearing the opposite kit. It's whatever the player is wearing. So I'm not sure if I edited it out or not, but in the very first game, or at the beginning of this episode, I found a guy to play, and I was about to play him, and then I realized we're both wearing the exact same kits, and I was not about to run around with 22 players wearing the exact same kit and having absolutely no idea who is who. So I backed out of the game and found a new game. Kind of wish I had realized that we were wearing different kits and I could have changed them so that I didn't play that other guy and getting a loss. But I started this game off very quickly, like 3 or 4 minutes into the game. I had ripped his defense apart with a couple of not even that nice of passes really, but still left a massive gap that I was able to capitalize on. And in this clip, I don't know what my defense was doing. It was literally split open like the Red Sea. Like I felt Moses just throw his staff into the ground and everything just opened up from there. And on this one, I was really upset because I thought that slide tackle was perfect. I thought I won the ball, but Dele Alli keeps the ball right at his foot. My player stands up, and he just takes a shot into the back of the net. But I end up equalizing 2-2, and then he comes down, and I was so close to getting an own goal there. I end up somehow winning that header. I really thought he was going to win it. And I just started passing it around, trying to not waste time, but wait for options to open up instead of trying to force it. Because sometimes I'm very forceful and I'm trying to get it going as quick as possible without anybody actually being open, and that's how I often concede. But I was able to get into the box with, I think that was Villar, and I just did a fake shot stop, which is actually fairly effective. And I just passed it straight back, and I took a shot at the back post because back post OP apparently. And I got another 3 points, so I believe I am now on 7 points in Division 9. Correct? Yes, I am 7 points in Division 9. Anyway, this is where I'm going to have to leave it here, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe for more. Leave a like if you enjoyed. And leave a comment about any player you want me to use in the future. That is actually a reasonable option. Don't say like Messi or Ronaldo because I don't have the coins for that. Anyway, thank you guys, and I'll catch y'all in the next video.